Hi. So this is Beer is Good from the Reddit thread. I advertised that I would be doing some FE exam tutorial videos, just some tips and tricks about how to avoid potential blunders during the FE, and just a general overview of subjects that people might be struggling with. So someone had indicated they needed maybe some dynamics tutorial, and so I'm just going to start from the very beginning of dynamics and just kind of work our way up through the course until we hit vibrations, and then there's 6 or 7 dynamics topics, and I'm just going to do 2 or 3 problems, or 1 or 2 problems from each subsection. So here we have a problem. V of t is equal to 3t squared minus 2t minus 6, and t is from 0 to 3, and we're trying to figure out the distance traveled. So distance traveled. So let's do that. Let's take the integral from 0 to 3. If you already know this, what's going to happen here, we'll just follow along because I'm going to do it anyways. So t squared minus 2t minus 6 dt, and integrating we get t cubed minus t squared minus 6t equals from 0 to 3. So 3 cubed is 27 minus t 3 squared is 9 minus 6 times 3, which is 18, and then minus 0 cubed minus 0 squared minus 6 times 0, which is 0. So 27 minus 9 is 18, and 18 minus 18 is a big fat 0. So something bad happened here, and we need to figure out what, because the velocity is traveling at all points. There's no way velocity it is always 0 during this time. If it were always 0, then the distance traveled would be 0. But this isn't really the case. And the reason why we're running into a problem here is because somewhere in along the lines, the velocity changes direction. And if you know anything about, if you know that displacement is displacement is the integral of velocity and not distance traveled. This will be a key point in figuring out where we went wrong. That is a mouthful. So to figure out where the velocity changes direction, we need to figure out where it equals 0. So we're going to set our velocity equation equal to 0. 3t squared minus 2t minus 6 equals 0. I'm really sorry I'm stuttering over this. I don't know why. So we're just going to probably do our quadratic equation. So x equals -2 plus or minus the square root of 4 minus b squared, 2 squared is 4, minus 4 times a, which is 3, times minus 6, which is c, all over 2 times 3, which is 6. So let's erase this. It's probably from an older problem. So t is going to equal, t equals 2 plus or minus the square root. Probably going to take the positive square root here. I have a feeling if we do the negative square root, we will get a negative number, which is outside the bounds of the problem. So 4 minus 24 times 3, so square root of 76, maybe. Excuse me. Over 6. I was really hoping that would be an easier number to deal with. 4 plus 4 times 3 times 6, 76. So the square root of that, where's my square root button? What? Square root, where are you? Getting it somewhere. Programmer, maybe. No. Statistics. No. Scientific. It'll turn up, I'm sure. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do it on my hand calculator then. So the square root of, well, it's a 2 plus the square root of 76 over 6. And we're gonna take, that as a decimal. So t is about equal to 1.786. We'll say 1.7863 because it's 1.786299, which is, pretty darn close. But okay, so now distance traveled. Let's use a different color pen. Distance traveled is equal to the integral from 0 to 1.786 3 v of t dt plus 0.786 3 to 3 v of t dt. And here we should get we should get distance traveled out of this. So let's see if we do. I'm running out of room here. How am I running out of room? Because I have all this room up here. Okay. What do I can just copy this? Move this up here. That'll work. So our equation is 1.8. And by the way, you are allowed a calculator on this exam. I used the TI-36X Pro because you can very easily do definite integrals, and there's no reason you need to do them by hand. So we'll just plug this into, we'll do it by hand because some of you don't have this calculator. So 3t squared minus 2t minus 6, but I do recommend it. It is a great investment, and it is the most powerful calculator that you can use on the exam. So highly recommend it. 3 of t, 3t squared minus 2t minus 6. So, t cubed, same indefinite integral. I don't know why I redid this. 6t evaluated at t equals 1.7863 plus t squared 6t. Really hope this is the right answer. It's would suck if I just wrote it out and it was like still 0. I'm pretty sure it won't be though. I eliminated 0 from the first term, t equals 0 from the first term, because you plug in 0, you get 0. So 1.863 cubed minus 1.7863 squared minus 6 times 1.7863. I have negative 8.0288 plus 27. All right. Yeah, it should be just double that value, but for because it's plus 0 minus and you plug in 1.7863 for each of these terms, you get another minus 8.2088. Remember that 3 cubed is 27 minus 3 squared is 8 minus 6 times 3 is 18, which is 0. So then when you plug in 1.7863 into this indefinite integral, we just get 8.2088 back out, and so we'll just multiply that by 2, and our total distance traveled is 16.4176 and unitless. So there's the answer. I hope that this tutorial was very helpful, and I will make another one pretty soon. All right, bye bye.